Now live.
God.
Got it.
Hey, hopefully my phone will make it.
Now live.
Phone. I'm all plugged in. Are you guys plugged in into consciousness?
We're in the domain, I believe.
We're in the domain of the ocean of consciousness. That's our domain, the main domain.
We're on the wave.
And
yeah?
we're on the wave of consciousness. Yeah.
So we are live on YouTube now. And
we are.
Here is the link. Okay.
Here's the link for everybody that wants to join us. Yeah.
Now this is the link for you if you want to put it on Facebook or something.
Oh, if I want to put it on Facebook right now.
Yes, you have the link on the group.
And oh, I see. I could share the link in Hyperborea, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I could do this. I'm sure I can.
You just have to copy it and paste it on your page.
Copy and go to Facebook. Okay. Oi, oi. Isn't that awesome? What's on my mind? This is what's on my mind. We are
AI.
alive. Please join us. Okay, surfing. What is our title? Okay.
Surfing the ocean of
The
consciousness.
oceans of consciousness. Thank you. Okay, well, there we go. Isn't that amazing? We're really getting good at this. Up. Okay. Good. Good, good.
Great.
Okay. I think we're ready.
We are all set up.
We're all set to go.
Set to go.
So, surfing the waves of consciousness is like surfing simultaneously timelines or perspectives. And when you follow that primordial feeling that you have inside yourself, that you feel your essence or your beingness, that you know I am. That's the core frequency signature of you, which is unique to you. And then you know that you have the surfing mechanism or the tools in order to shift your focus. Then you are very, very, very aware of how you guide your journey from within. So how do we do that very precisely? Because I think between the four of us, we've been speaking lately how to break down the mechanism of consciousness in very small steps in order to understand what happens in the moment when we choose to place our focus on our preferred state of being or our preferred desire or an intention. Some people call their desire an intention. Some people call it a goal. We can also call it a perspective. So we bring by the power of our focus, we bring the vastness of who we are, because we know that the human genome embodies all life forms in existence, embodies all that is, or we can say it houses all that is. So from the vastness of who we are, we zoom in. Interestingly enough, we're in Zoom. we zoom in through the power of our focus in order to perceive the birthplace of our desire. So that would be a way to explain, like step by step, what really does happen in consciousness in when you walk through the power of your creativity, rather than looking outside and regurgitating what you are observing.
That's the key.
Yeah. Because there is no outside world. Is the way you perceive something, which you translate through thoughts and feelings. It's a proof that everything happens within yourself.
Which is just mind-blowing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And the reason it is mind-blowing is because it's constantly pointing us. The mechanism of consciousness is constantly pointing you inward. It's like a compass. Like I said many times before, no one can show you a thought and a feeling. No one. And yet everything is translated. Every single thing that you feel in your being is translated by the way you perceive it. You translate it to yourself. You translate soul language to yourself that way. So this is going to become more and more like more and more self-evident and more like hands-on, like surfing. You see surfers, they wait for that wave that is of like resonance to them. In other words, there are many waves that come their way, but because they fine-tune to the one that they actually want to ride, they wait for that and they let the other waves come by.
Love that.
And that's a metaphor in order to understand that many states of being come through you, many waves like that in a given day, many feelings, many thoughts. Yes. And they help those ones, the many that come, they help you focus, sharpen your focus, and help you calibrate. While waiting, you calibrate to the one that is of relevance, and then you ride that one. And then the other, because you ride the core frequency of that wave, think of the core frequency of that wave as the core frequency of your desire. How do you think and how do you feel when you think of your intention? It has an energy signature frequency. Any intention that you have, it has like a main, an overall that you could describe it in one word to yourself. For example, maybe I want in the next moment to have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Huh? Mm-hmm. And that I invoke in me, or I evoke in me a certain feeling or a certain thought. I will have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. It means relaxation or let go. And how does that feel to me? Because through our feelings, we create the blueprint of that moment, of that reality. It's based on that blueprint. It's a state of being that you describe. It's not the cup of tea. The cup of tea is just an excuse, you could say, in order to summon the ocean of consciousness. Yeah, you summon the entire ocean, and then you zoom in and you focus it. Yeah, you focus all that is in the here and now, and you hone in such a precise way in order to build that blueprint that we call the here and now moment. And I think one time I described an experience of mine when I was eating a cookie, and I felt that eating the cookie and it was the whole entire universe. Everything has absolutely disappeared. It's like the cookie was everything. Yeah, the eating, the enjoyment of the cookie, the sensations that creates even through the five senses, but it's the perceiving of the five senses, including the perception beyond the five senses. Yeah, because that's what we mean. We go beyond the five senses, even to perceive them or even to describe that sensation that the cookie is the entire universe. That was the universe at that moment. So I drew a diagram, yes, for us. Lovely. In order to understand how do we really create, what is this mechanism of consciousness that we have that actually our being is housing. It even houses the mechanism, of course. Yeah? It houses everything. So here, remember the three pillars of consciousness that we spoke last time? Mm-hmm. Yes. What are they? That you perceive your being, the I am, the core essence of you. And when you fall, and that through that perception of the I am, yes, that's the first pillar. The second one, you plant a seed when you draw focus toward an intention of a desire. You plant a seed, in consciousness. It's a seed. Your desire or your intention or your goal is a seed. Think of it. And then you plant that in consciousness, yes? And then it sprouts form through an expression of itself. It could be a cup of coffee. It could be a trip somewhere. It could be a lover. It could be an enemy. Yes. It could be a friend. It could be a garden. It could be a house. So the form that we call physicality here is an expression of it. How do we arrive at the form? Or people here call it the manifest universe or the physical universe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen? It's because our attention constantly flows through our desire, because we take a desire or focus in order to summon and feel more life force coming through us. It's kind of like an excuse to hone in more of your essence. Huh? So you could also say that you really never, after that cup of tea or after that lover, yeah, you are into discovering what does really happen in where do you really manifest it? Is it in the expression of it, or is it in the moment that you birthplace of it?
Wow.
When you feel its core frequency, meaning that word that summarizes it.
Instant. Huh? Is it instant?
It's instant, yeah? Because it's not that you're gonna drink a cup of tea and feel that way. You felt that way first. And therefore, meaning you build the blueprint first, yeah? And then that cup of tea came as an expression of it. It could be maybe a cookie, or it could be a lover, or it could be a trip somewhere. The expressions it comes in infinite ways. What I'm saying is, don't get hung up on the expression of it. Yeah, because that's just a way of describing to yourself or confirming to yourself that you know that place of birth of your desire, that the blueprint within your being is the one that makes it keeps going, it keeps it alive. So what does it really mean here? What does it really mean, physical or manifestation? Is that very fact that you perceive that core frequency and your attention returns to you over and over again. Yeah, returns to it, or it returns to you. You make that trip in your being between your attention or between your attention or your focus and that core frequency of your desire. You travel in your being back and forth, back and forth. Huh? And that traveling back and forth creates an energy field. Mm-hmm. And then the energy field brings momentum, or it gathers, we call it here mass, the momentum, because you keep returning to it, meaning you're growing it in its essence. What I mean growing it is that you keep tapping back into it and you feel it more and more, you feel it with more intensity. And the fact that you feel something with more intensity builds that field of consciousness around it that we call here mass. or manifestation or physical.
Yep.
Mhm. And it goes like this. Huh? Think of this like your point of focus. Yeah.
Now, from what perspective are we looking at this? Because it's a 2D image on the page, but I look at it and I can see it from so many directions.
Exactly.
Yeah. From
Because
above,
you see, yeah.
from inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, from inside of it, you could see its depthness. Yeah.
Yeah. Perspective going inward.
It goes inward. It could pushes itself this way. It pops out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
So
roof. It's the top of the pyramid.
So you see that the point of focus of yours, yeah, when you take like the ocean of consciousness, which is the vastness that of who you are, yes, and then the place
Filter
of the
it.
yeah, and the place the it's like we focus it. We really don't filter yet, yeah.
Right.
We
focus
it. We focus it. Like I said, we find an excuse to take the vastness of consciousness, meaning the essence of you, to somehow feel more of it, like we invoke it and we use a desire or an intention as an excuse to summon and run it, and keep invoking it, yes, through this point of focus right here. Because this is you could also say that through your point of focus, you feel the essence, yeah, of your desire. Right. You feel it right here, meaning you're perceiving it, yeah, you're perceiving it, and you're perceiving it through its core frequency. Like, let's say if you are to describe to me an intention right now that you have, or a desire, in one word, what that word would be. I'm trying to say that don't even tell me your desire, yeah? Just tell me how it feels. That's my point. Yeah? In order to, because you're gonna keep coming and calibrating to that word, to that one feeling. Yeah, you're gonna keep coming in here, keep coming. But you're using the desire as an excuse in order to tap to the state of being or a feeling or a thought that you describe. You see?
Yeah.
So it's not your cup of tea that you're after, really.
It's not your lover. You're not after your lover.
You're really not. I mean, don't tell your lover that, but if you have the right lover, they will understand exactly what you're saying. Because what you're telling your lover is, I self-generate love. Okay, how does a lover feel? Let's go there. Yeah. If you have a lover right now, or you were to have a lover, or if you're in love with an idea, how does that feel? There's a feeling in there, yeah?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love. What happens?
Exciting.
Excitement. Let's just put it there. Exciting. Yeah. Yeah. Whether you're in love with an idea or you're in love with somebody, doesn't matter. So you generate, you focus on that feeling or on that state of being, and that one has a core frequency. Yeah, it feels that way. There's a feeling in there. Yeah. That feeling you keep going back to it and keep going back to it. And you build an energy field, because that's how you calibrate to it. You calibrate to a state of being. Yeah. Don't you dare ever calibrate to a lover. You're going to be disappointed. Yeah. It's not that they're disappointing you, it's that you're going to lose your focus. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because they might not be in an exciting mode every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you think it's them generating this feeling for you, but you're the one generating it from within, and they generate a frequency within themselves that matches that. Maybe for them excitement means something else, because if you ask them, aren't you excited about me, maybe they maybe they don't perceive you as their lover through excitement. Maybe to them it means something else. Yes? But
yeah,
it's
gotcha.
a match. It's a match to your state of being. So they might use something else in here, yeah? Let's see, maybe they might use another frequency that's like similar,
yeah,
similar in nature. Yeah, what's similar to excitement? Another synonym.
Fun.
Yes, you see.
Yeah.
Fun or joy. Huh?
Yeah.
Fun or joy. Huh? So if you're looking for them to give you excitement, you know your focus is split. Here we come to the splitting, yeah, because you expect something outside of yourself. Yeah, you expect your focus goes from here to somebody else's state of being, and it's like you can't do that. You
So
don't know.
Yeah. So this is the filter part where we start
That
filtering.
is the filter part.
Yeah.
When we filter it by observing, yeah, when we split, we place a portion of our attention, yeah, we take. And as long as you know that you're doing this, yeah, then you're self-aware that you're actually, then you know how you actually create that illusion of separation, yeah, because it happens like, right, this is how it happens, yeah. This is exactly how simple it is. But you could use this to your advantage. That's how consciousness works. Yeah? It's no bother. Because the only reason you create that illusion of separation is so you could give yourself a signal that you are entering the projection of the mirror. You enter your own expectations. You're projecting outside of yourself a part of your attention. Huh? And when you get here, in this point, you get self-aware. There's this Cupid arrow right here. And I'm not talking about only a lover, yeah? Because you could be in love with something, a passion of yours in life, yeah? Life is not just about lovers. It's about many other interests that we have, yeah? Yep. A lover is just one of the expressions of your passion for life. Huh? So now, if you you could use this to your own benefit as well. If you don't find if you're looking for the same kind of feeling and you don't find it, use it as to calibrate yourself to go back to your core frequency, you see? Which is excitement. So in other words, because you're not going to recognize that they actually perceive excitement as fun, yeah? You're going to expect them to tell you that you're exciting. I'm just using it as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah? But because they are not they are not, they say, I don't think that you're exciting. I think you're fun, which is just as good. But if you're stuck on on expecting this kind of a response, yeah, use the fact that you're stuck, use it to your benefit in order to calibrate and go back to your essence. So you're going this way. Yeah, you're going this way. There you go. Yeah. Then you're going back to your essence again. There goes the triangle again.
Ah, brilliant.
And I want to make more drawings like this that are very, very like a module. So it's really, really clear. Yeah.
That's very clear. That's so good.
You see?
Yeah, that happens every second.
That happens. Yes.
Mind blowing.
Whoa.
Yeah. And actually, I wanted to draw this. That's why I had the blue pen. Because, hold on a minute. Okay. And so what this means is really, it's really the same thing. Hold on a minute, okay?
Yeah.
I want to redraw this.
We'll
So
have
we
to
could-
get it set up so that you can
I'm
do.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna redraw these for us, yeah, again and again.
Hmm.
Let me see something. Let me see something here. I can do it really fast, yeah. Yeah. So we get here. Yes, our point of focus, yeah. We take the 3 pillars of consciousness, and every single time we burst a desire, they come together like this, yeah. Consciousness comes. This is your point of focus, yeah. Then your attention goes out, yeah, like this.
Felicia, try to not to move the phone from the drawing. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, yeah. Exciting. This is one perspective, yes.
Yeah.
Fun is another perspective. Yeah,
Mhm.
you see?
Yeah.
So we integrate the two perspectives. Yeah. Here, like that. Of course, my drawings are not like perfect, but you know, this is another triangle, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, like this. I'm gonna fill it in like that so you could see it. It's a really bad drawing. Next time I'm gonna take my crayon. But you get what I'm saying, you do, right? You do.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? Because in your being, it's constantly like you go out this way, you go out. When you begin to filter, yeah, you go out, yeah, looking for something exciting.
Oh, oh, so funny, so cute.
Yeah. So you integrate two perspectives because you keep going back and forth back in your being in order to calibrate to this state of being, yeah, to your initial, the way you perceive your desire. And actually this one here is actually this one at the base. Because when you birth it, yeah, this is how you ground your seed. It's called the ground of being, or Plai Nou, or a new way of being, yeah? Or the way of being. So I was hoping that I could do a better diagram for you guys, but I will next time.
Now it looks like mountains.
Now it looks like mountains to climb. Yeah. But when you do this again, that, and then it goes like this.
Oh, spiraling it up now.
Not just up, but this is when integration comes. See?
There's the eye in the center.
And of course, think of this like the time-space continuums. Yeah, they run parallel to each other or simultaneous. Yeah, like the lines on paper.
Yeah,
You see?
yeah.
Yeah. See?
Mm-hmm.
So this could be your time-space continuum right here as well. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can draw this better now. Actually, it's interesting because you could do the same thing here. That, which is this one. Again, I'm trying to hold my phone and draw a triangle.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
oh, you're doing well.
It's impossible, you know. And this is your excitement here, exciting. This is fun. Yeah, the attention goes this way. Yeah, outward. But then it comes back and forth, back and forth. Well, here's when you meet yourself. That's another point of focus.
Another portal.
Another portal when you make yourself self-aware that, yeah, I could go out and I could expect excitement only, even though it's expressed as fun. Therefore, I gotta come back to myself. So it's got nothing to do with this fellow here or whoever that is. It has to do with you traveling within your being back, yeah, to the point of self-awareness.
Yeah.
And you could travel back in here to the point of your core frequency, yeah, which is excitement. And there you go, another triangle.
Yeah.
You see? And yeah, that's how it is there, because that's how you perceive this guy. I mean, that point of focus, like popping out or pushing inward. Yeah, it goes inward, goes this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when you go outside, it pops like this way toward you. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And then you could see like how you form many faces of the diamond. No? See, this is one. This is one. This is another one. Yeah, because this goes like this as well. I need more color pen to do this. Yeah. Because this one does the same thing and pops as well here. Okay, this is the energy field that you build by keep returning back to the core frequency. Yeah. And what science here called mass or physicality. They really don't know what mass is. This is what mass means. They really don't know how they create mass. They think it's about atoms and molecules, but it really isn't. It's just the expression of how they can describe it. Yeah. But it's that you take the vastness of consciousness. Yeah. and you zoom in, and you find a point of focus that you call an intention or a desire or a goal, in order to set up the blueprint, so you can perceive it. You can perceive its own energy, how it stands on its own, and how it doesn't have anything to do with anything or anybody outside of yourself. Okay, well, I really want to leave it here because I want to do a better drawings for ourselves for next time, so I can do it in colors.
Yeah.
In different colors. Maybe it becomes, I really did, it just came to me right before I knew I was gonna meet with you, so I really didn't have time to put it together, but I think you got what I mean.
Definitely.
Yes. Let's have keep it on reflection until next week. Anyway, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Let's keep it on reflection and take a piece of paper, draw it for yourself. Yeah. Because what I'm actually doing is I am explaining the mechanism of Sarmisegetusa, really. There is nothing else to explain, because that's the living mechanism in our being. Anyhow, I always say that we are the living technology.
Great.
That was brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay.
Okay.
Girls.
Okay.
Okay.
I will stop the live stream.
Okay.
Thank you very much for everybody